Okay, this is for Natasha. I so didn't want to do this because I'm so lazy. It's a lazy day, it's rainy and windy. Anyway, let's see if I can rattle off what I put in here. I'll do a quick video. This is basically ragu, or a bolognese, and it's a little different to what I'm used to making because I put celery and carrot in it, which is what you're supposed to do if it's a ragu. But I normally don't do that. I normally do it like my mum used to taught me with peas. All right, let's see if I can remember. So I had like half a clove of garlic, one little red onion or normal onion you can use. And then I put in half a carrot and then a stick of celery and fried that up. And then a little bit of salt in there. And then a can of Italian tomatoes, which is this one up here. It doesn't really matter. It's peeled pomodoro, they peeled Italian tomatoes. It has to be Italian, eh? And then rosemary, salt and pepper, basil, oregano, just splashes, right? A little bit of sugar to balance off the acidity of the tomatoes, and a couple of teaspoons of triple concentrated tomato paste, and a splash of red wine. And I put drops in it to stop the sulfites, 3% hydrogen peroxide. There was something else in there I put. What else did I put in there? It'll come to me. So I'll rattle it off again, see if I can remember. A bit of chili, that's it. Okay. So it was fresh chili, just a few slices, because that particular one is hot. So now we're going to simmer this on low heat for, and covered, by the way. I'm just opening it up for your sake. Simmer this for at least an hour without thinking about it. I've got my pot for doing pasta over there, and I'll get back to you guys with the next one, eh? And, all right, so I'll leave it there for now, and then I'll see you in the next shot. So being a mad genius, there's a mess everywhere. Now, I don't have a lot of room to put stuff, but I just wanted to show you, I've measured out 150 grams of spaghetti number 5 from Barilla, a good Italian brand. I like Barilla. And so 150 grams. And that's enough for me for like 1.5 meals, basically. And I'm a big guy. So the normal standard portions for Italians is 65 grams. So that gives you an idea. This will be my lunch. I'm going to have a big lunch. And then we'll boil this up to al dente, and then we'll put it in with the sauce, or actually the sauce separately. I prefer like that. Then I can freeze the leftover sauce if need be. We'll put some Parmesan on top, and maybe a little bit of pasta water as well in there to thicken it up. It's nice. It makes a nice little smooth coating, it seems, on the pasta. It's tasty. That extra salt and starch is nice. So I'll move on to the next segment. A little bit of smoke, so it's kind of boiling, but I might have to wait a sec. I'll put this pasta in. So I'm getting hungry, you see. Now there's a trick. Don't break the pasta. It's like sacrilege. I just broke one. And you twist it like this, and it didn't work. But you want to spread it out, and you don't break it, right? So you just wait until it melts down a little bit. You can put the lid on, and then once it's melted down a little bit, you can put it all in the water, right? So we'll get that out of the way. We'll just use a couple of tongs, something like that, and eventually it will fall down in there. And when we'll make it to al dente. The sauce coming along very, very nicely. You've got to be careful of that. The whole fry pan is moving. Not very good feet. It's very nice. All right. As I mentioned, it's a very windy day here today in Sicily. And so my gas has been blown out by the wind. I don't want to close all windows or else I will get hot. So it's getting a little dry. It's been cooking for at least an hour. So I'm going to add a little bit of pasta water. It's still not ready yet. So this is one trick you can do. It just adds a little creamy flavour. I think that'll be enough. I'll just add a little bit more. I don't want to add too much, so that should be enough. Give that a little mix. Just seems to add nice flavour, thickens it up and coats the pasta with a kind of silky smooth residue, right? So I'm just protecting the pan so it doesn't fall off the gas. See, I don't know if you should be able to see that. I would call that ready enough to eat, but I mean, if you wanted to be purist, you would go another hour, but I haven't got any patience and I'm hungry. So I'm just waiting for the pasta to boil. So we can just check this. You can hear the rain outside. So that's what we call in piedi. So on its feet, it's too raw. I'm going to add a little bit more salt because water's not that salty. That's the thing, you know, you kind of test as you go. Now if I eat that now, especially since I had gastric sleeve, I'll have a bellyache. But it would take a long time to digest, so it would be low GI, you know. We'll wait a few more minutes at least. You hear that? Yeah, it just got blown out. So problem with gas, you can't exactly adjust it. Let's try that. Give this a roll. Give this a little mix. That, I mean, for my opinion, that would be ready. Ready enough to eat anyway, if you're hungry. And if I appear to be struggling to speak English, it's because I'm speaking now Italian on a daily basis. And it gets mixed up in your head, you know. So we wait until that pasta's ready. I think because of how much is in there, right, it's not a heck of a lot of sauce. I'm just going to put the pasta directly in there by tongs though, of course, because you don't want any more of that water now, right? Okay, so that's at al dente. So because it's going to cook a little bit more in here, I'm going to turn off the heat for the pasta water. This one we can go a little higher because it's going to be the last minute now. And I'm going with the method that we'd use in a restaurant. Yes, I did work in a restaurant. I had my own couple. This is how we would do it in the restaurant. from memory. I think so that's a heck of a lot of sauce for that amount of pasta. I think that's about it. I'm going to hold this, mix it in. I'm going to turn the heat off because I don't want to burn anything. So this is going to be a really saucy pasta, which is nice. And then we add some Parmesan cheese. And we got ourselves very beautiful pasta. Very nice. All right, so you just need to serve it in a bowl plate. Oh, see what I mean? I nearly lost it, eh? Far out. Just not enough room here. Alright, wrong tool for the job. Let's go with this. That should keep me out of trouble for now. Alright guys, I'm going to get into it. So, because the fridge is in front of the tripod, I can't get to the Parmesan without moving the tripod. So, imagine I put some Parmesan on there. I might take a photo before I get into it. And away we go. We got beautiful Ragu, Bolognese, whatever you want to call it. There you go. By Authentic Italian. Alright. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Teach us all out. God bless. Arrivederci here. Ooh. Alright, I'll bless you with me putting good amounts of Grana Padano, I think it's called. Very similar to Parmesan, basically. Alright, buon appetito to me. I better take a photo before I get into it. Ciao.